Hi, hello everyone, it's your pal Berg787 back with episode 11 of our legendary Skrag, the Slaughterer playthrough. Just called him Slag there. Picking up where we left off. So, we are under a bit of pressure here from some Empire dweebs. They will be crushed pretty soon. Well, I say pretty soon. Even if they push us back a little bit, we'll push them back eventually. Over here, we have Gutflag, Beard Guzzler, who needs to kind of rustle up a bit of an army. So he's got some of an army.
Do what I say.
We can recruit some more dudes. I'm thinking of getting some lead belchers, because we've seen that they are pretty awesome. But I'll have a little think about that. One thing I did want to point out is that whilst this is a new recording session, and whilst I was in between like getting ready to record, I was just having a little browse around just to see what was going on, and I had a little look at the big names, because obviously certain units can get big names like Skrag, hunters can get big names, your tyrants can get big names, and they're not always the same. So as you can see, like let's say this hunter, this is the guy who's in Skrag's army, I believe. These are the big names that he can unlock. So obviously this bonus against elves, bonus versus large, bonus versus lizardmen, and some more defense and expert charge defense attribute. Then that obviously dependent if you do any of these things. Obviously with Skrag we've not actually won a fight against, well, we've not even fought wood elves, high elves, dark elves, beastmen, or lizardmen, and we haven't had a giant win a battle against an army of a giant unit. Yeah, right. So we haven't had fought against anyone who's got a giant. So obviously we've not unlocked any of these names. The point of all this is that I've realised that Bone Chewer Cuss, the Big Bulge, our map hunter, has actually got some pretty good ones. Obviously he's got Frenzy, but he's got this one specifically, Missile Strength plus 20% for Lead Belchers, Knobblast, Scrap Launchers, and Iron Blasters. Now the first two obviously, or is it the last two? I can never remember which one's which. Is it Lead Belcher or Iron Blaster? I think it's Lead Belchers is the ones that we actually have in our army. But again, apologies for me not being able to remember the unit names. I'm just trying to take off my jumper as well because I'm quite hot. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. The reason why we didn't want him in our army is because More Preacher's a bit lame. But had I been able to tell, or had I known, or I guess had I looked, and wanted to have actual lead belchers in my army, then that's actually really good, because plus 20%, if we go to Trug's army, let's have a look at lead belchers. So they are up a bit in rank, which actually doesn't increase their weapon strength, interestingly enough, missile strength. So an extra 20% onto 113 would be an extra 21, I believe, which is, you know, a fair chunk added on, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm not going to move him into an army just because he's already basically built up as a specialist to do map stuff. But it does beg the question. This guy, I could turf this guy out. Weapon Master's fine, but his big names are pretty lame. Big Bellower, I mean, plus 8 leadership. For 50 effect range, 55 meters. I mean, fair enough. If he's, you know, it is a constant thing, but he has to be out of melee for it to work. How lame is that? Death Cheater looks good when you go, ooh, plus 90% damage resistance. Awesome. Okay, yeah, but it lasts for 12 seconds, and you can only use it when he's got less than 25% of his hit points. So very, very situational. And not even like, you might think, well, okay, but if he's down to 25% of his hit points, you probably want to get him out of somewhere, like, you know, 90% damage resistance would be good. Yeah, but it only lasts for 12 seconds. Like, you might be stuck. Like, you might, I know he's got quite a bit of mass, and he might be able to, like, barge his way out or whatnot, but it's still not very good. It's not very good. Yeah, 12 attack against greenskins is good when you're fighting greenskins. So, I mean, this one's fine. Plus 10 melee attack's good, but I'd certainly, considering he's only level 4 as well, right? So we could just get a new one. I could just get a new one. I am at my capacity, but I mean, it's not as if Disciplined isn't pretty good. I mean, it adds plus 2 melee attack to every unit in the army, so that's pretty good. And when you think that he himself, as part of his weapon master, is getting free attack. That +2 melee attack does count for him as well, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, he's only losing out on some armor piercing in 1 skill level, because I can recruit these at level 4. So I think that's actually what I'm going to do. He doesn't actually have any armor or weapons. That's interesting. Did I just not give him one? Well, I suppose this guy hasn't either. Or him. So, alright, let's turf him out. I just want to double check. I've not... Yeah, no, okay, he hasn't got anything. We're going to double turf him out. So bye-bye. We're also then going to recruit this guy. Now, obviously, they might not have that Lead Belcher big name option, but I think it's worth checking. Because Disciplined is better anyway than Weapon Master, so I suppose I could check with all of these, but I'm not going to do it constantly, like because otherwise, you know, there's no chance, there's no saying that we'll definitely get the guy that we want, and Disciplined is fine. But I think it was worth just re-rolling it once, if you know what I mean, just to see if we can get good dude.
Hunter.
All right, so. Basically, not a lot of goodness. Cause terror. Well, okay, he can get Frenzy though. End your turn with over 50 meter. And Frenzy's not terrible. He didn't get the Lead Belcher one, so never mind. Is it Lead Belcher? Iron Blasters, whatever they're called. Lead Belchers, yes, there we go. But, you know, I still think it was worth checking.
The Slayer.
I don't mind him having, what you call it? Let's just lower their cost first. And we could give him a weapon, but actually, in all fairness, if we're giving out stuff, we should probably be giving it out to our big boys. And actually, in all fairness, if we're really doing that, let's just check if the second army has...
In charge.
Alright, everyone has a weapon here, including you.
You can't hide.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate that the Sword of Strife that I've got there is...
In charge.
Is it the Sword of Strife? Yeah, it is better than some of those weapons, but I don't mind my actual, like, Lord of the Army having a better weapon than a hero in an army, if you know what I mean. Okay, nothing to get rid of there. I mean, you might as well just grab that as well, why not? Lower some corruption. We've already got a pit fighter. I think I've checked this out. Pit fighters, can they go to anyone? They obviously can. So we should be doling these out.
The savage nomad.
Okay.
My gut is law.
Meanwhile, we'll move you up to here. But we do want to recruit units. So I think we are going to get 4 Lead Belchers here. It's going to eat quite a big chunk of our cash, it must be said. But...
Make sure I don't die.
I'm okay. And we shall... Should we get some regular Ogre Bulls? Or should we get the Iron Fist versions? Questions. Let's just go with the regular ones. I was saying that I could get some more Saber Tusks. Because Saber Tusks are handy. But I don't know if I want too many, considering I've got quite a lot of these. Let's get another Saber Tusk and we can figure out the rest later. We'll move you over when we can. You are currently hidden. You could possibly get there. There's a lot of bogeys living around. Talabheim got sacked last turn. I'm not going to do anything to it. Nuln, we will try and build these walls in here, I think. We might not be able to get away with it. Did I put any troops in Nuln?
I'm boss, and that's that.
I've really got to have you protecting here until that other army gets up.
I'll eat your whole army.
I think I should leave that because that could spawn an army that then goes and hurts them. I kind of really need to get rid of this though.
Scourge of the weak. They can't elude me.
Good job.
You wouldn't see me coming.
Ogre Firelily. A new direction.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and
I mean, we're all fighting like the same people, Wissenland. Why are you so anti-me, man? Like, look at all these people that we're fighting together. Such a scumbag.
Blessings of the living.
Oh man, I've even got those arseholes down here. They're in force march, so we can get them. And they can't run away. So I think that's what we're going to do. A Pyrrhic victory, eh? Oh crap, have I forgot to give the offer for 10 plus attack I have? We'll still use this though, because we're in the range of a camp, so we can keep filling our boots, so to speak, with meat. Meat! Cons. It's real name cons. Alright, cons. How you doing? Oh, look at this. Look at this high ground.
When do we eat?
Okay. We definitely want to shoot their ranged first, because, well, we could use our tigers actually to get them. But they should come to us. We've got the range. Our tigers are invisible to them. Saber tusks, yeah, I appreciate they're not really tigers, but you know what I mean.
Iron fists.
They should come to us. We'll fire.
Ruler of the tribe. My tribe stands together. Bunch up, tribe. You'll all do what I say. My tribe stands together.
What have you got? What do you see? What do you say? What do you see? What do you say? Okay.
The ultimate hunter. Lead belt cast.
And then once they're ranged, if our saber tusks engage their range nicely, we'll obviously take down their halberds or possibly even their lord. I don't know. We'll see. It's a bit better. Okay, let's go.
Didn't become tyrant by losing a fight. Ain't planning to start losing now.
That's right. Whee! Are they actually there? They're taking their time, slow walking to us. It's fine. Oh, we've been spotted. The saber tusk have that, like, can fight. No. Can hide in forest, but not. Let's get you out. Don't mind this little charge in here, though. Okay, those guys got deleted. That's not who you should be deleting there. You should be deleting these halberds. Let's all get out of there before you get swamped. Look at that! He's absolutely wrecked. You'll wreck them as well.
Hunter! Soaked in entrails. The right of slaughter. Fire mouth priest.
Jesus. They don't even have to get involved. Just put that on as well.
Watch me go!
Alright, we'll have to do a bit of crumping.
The boss of bosses! I seek!
Start to shoot them.
Dead! For slaughter!
you need to start shooting these crossbowmen. Alright, let's get you up there. Let's move you guys up a little bit. You can probably chase these guys off. Actually,
Let's go, boys.
you can chase them off.
Time.
Alright, lions, get out of there. Could drop a burning head, but I haven't really seen the need to do so just yet. You're getting a little bit hurt, which is not fun. Alright, I think it's time for you guys to take care of their lord. Charge in the back. We do need to drop a bit of a heal. Alright. Stop firing at them. Shoot at these guys, I guess.
For sure! I'm the boss! Rip out
We
their
just-
throat!
We drop a bit of a heal. I say we drop it on you.
Survivor of fire! Magician!
We should be able to use this again.
Butcher!
Because I just want to heal up as much as we can as well.
Sure thing! This way!
Alright, speed up. Also, we do want to kill this guy as well. Doesn't seem to be taking any damage. Or very little damage. Now if we just pull a bunch of you away. Is he on a horse as well? Actually, I should be a bit careful here. He might be able... Oh no, he's on foot.
Their dinner! Ogres!
Alright, yeah, just chase this bozo down and kill him.
Their bones!
I'm just waiting for that to refill so we can drop another heal. We can heal our lead belcher. Our fire belly rubber, I should say. Why have you stopped? This is something that really annoys me. I've mentioned this in previous ones, but it's sort of like they get bumped by like another fleeing unit and they're like, right, ignore who I was fighting then. I will go after the other unit. For no apparent reason. Alright, he's dead. It's pretty much good for me. In case you're just wondering why, because I caught them in 4 stance, their army's going to get wiped anyway. Why am I chasing down and killing their lord? You get a bit more loot from it, that's why. Always try and kill the enemy lords. I think it applies to heroes as well, but definitely the lords. Unless you're so rich that you don't care. We're not quite that rich yet. We are not the... we are only the poor disciples of the Maw. We're not Greaser Skulltooth. We shall take some cash, I think, because we should be able to heal the rest of that up in the end turn. Ooh, Spangle Shard.
Ogre tyrant!
So that's how much physical resist was that? 10. Okay. So I guess you can take that. You can get an upgrade on yours. Really want to occupy a settlement with a mountain climate with him, because that 8% ward save is pretty good. I mean, it's way better than anything he's getting here. Yeah, way better than any of these. I suppose this one would be good once Immortal Empires drops, if he was like campaigning on the donut, or like, you know, was going to take on, like, he was going to Nagarond and just going to be fighting constant different factions of Dark Elves. That would be pretty good. But this isn't Immortal Empires or Mortal Empires, so there you go. This is pretty good though. Let's go to his skill tree. Veterancy, I think, is the right choice. These guys are almost going to be veterans very soon. These guys very, very soon. So Range and reload time, always good. I think we will go for them first. I suppose 10 armor's not horrific considering their armor's so low, but it is underwhelming, these infantry veterancy bonuses. Yeah, let's just get... We are going to change that around to get more of these guys in the army. We just don't have the ample opportunity right now. Now, this is an interesting question. Do I go into... Do I hide? I think I should.
Leader of the tribe. Don't let them see you.
And we'll see what they do. Because we don't know what's just over here, that's the thing. We could get waylaid by more armies. Talabheim, we're just leaving. You're getting an extra garrison. There's nothing worthwhile building there.
Tyrant of the tribe.
I don't really want to invest more in that camp just yet. Oh, actually saying that, we do have enough money that...
Your death will be swift.
Oh, actually, that we can't really do anything. Because we'll use you to close that, because you can get some experience. I guess you just run over here. Haven't we got a quest to kill that guy? No, maybe not. Come in there.
Ogre tyrant.
Everything else I think is fine. Alright, let's go check out Skrag. So Skrag has some level ups. And just checking what these were. Couldn't remember. We got him to Troll Guts. We could give him more health, I suppose. I don't really want either of these two, they're not interesting. Winds of Magic Power Reserve changed 10% when increasing. Yeah, I shouldn't really spend too much. I suppose we should roll over his miscast chance, and then we can give him extra ingredients. This isn't awful, and then I think the last couple will just pump into some stuff up there. We're not changing his big name because he literally has the best big name that he can get. So there's literally nothing else. Well, I mean, there are other spells, but I don't really care for them, so that's fine. We can give you Foe Seeker now, excellent, and then we can get to Elusive. So we need to start giving you some more melee defense, that's for sure, because your melee defense is horrific. And I guess we don't really have another option here. This will take us out of the realm. This will give us some favour with the Sorcerer. I don't know exactly what favour it will give us. I think it might just heal our dudes up, but they're going to get healed up anyway. And I'm not sure we can move once we go there, so we'd lose time. We are no longer alone in here. Skarbrand is in, so the clock is certainly ticking on us getting to here. So, I mean, we've only got one option here, so we just move straight to here. Okay, that takes us up here. Now, here we don't know. One of these could take us anywhere. Because, I don't know for sure, but I'm presuming this symbol means that it links up with its counterpart, right? That would be logical. Anyway, we'll find out. We can get attacked by these guys, can't get attacked by these guys. Thankfully this army isn't too big. We are a little bit damaged, but it'll be fine. It will be all fine. I think that's end turn. Yeah, I think it is end turn. Damage building we don't care about. Let's just quickly check diplomacy. Clan Morbius have only got one settlement. Ooh, okay. We're not at war with Midland, is that right?
The Empire.
Yeah. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do... Have Midland got any other enemies as well?
So,
Yeah, well, plenty. And they're friends with people that we're at war with as well.
do not waste my time with
There's not
petty
really
talk.
much we can do,
Make
but I guess just to buy us some time...
You have warpstone, yes? Good.
I'm going to cancel these because, again, doesn't really matter. That should get us some positive relations, although it's so bad. Alright, we're going to have to think about that because we will get attacked. We definitely just will get attacked. Wow, Slanesh, like, proper up in here. Interesting. Okay, end turn.
The loser gets eaten.
It's okay. We were expecting it. They foiled our ambush. We're getting some more money from looting and sacking settlements. Skrag is starting to go a bit mad.
Tyrant!
Hunter. Ogre violently.
Alright, let's move over here.
Scourge of the weak.
I do want to shut that down, but we will come over there.
The savage nomad. I'll find a shortcut.
I'll drop you in there. You're still waiting to get
Obey
these
me
guys.
or your dinner.
We'll grab
More meat for my
another one
grinder.
of these.
Firebelly.
We're leaving that open because
Roll out.
so we want carnage for them. There's not an awful lot of good stuff here. I suppose I wouldn't mind that, in all fairness. Plus 500... Oh, is that per turn? It's not just straight up. We'd have to be besieged first. I mean, it's kind of good. Not amazing, though. Income from trade plus 10%. How much do we even make from trade? So we basically earn another 100 gold per turn at the moment. I'm not sure it's worth... because we'd have to go down these two. Yeah, maybe, I suppose. Scrap Collector's alright as well, because... you know, if we ever need cheap Noblars, we can sort of build garrisons around having lots of Noblars. They'd already get some... we'd in essence almost be free. So that's not too bad, I suppose. Alright, let's do that. We'll go plunder a Manis. We'll get
No more.
plus 10 armor, even though
Gifts are bountiful.
we don't actually use any, but hey ho.
Fire priest.
In charge.
There's not a lot doing here, is there?
I'll eat any challenger.
I think it's a case of just coming back over here
I said so.
and waiting in ambush. Right, Skrag. Interesting. I thought they would come and fight us, but I guess no. Where's Skarbrand? Okay, so that's where we ended up. So he's kind of following the same rule. Would we take less damage if we fight it manually? I kind of think we would. If we didn't have a fight straight after, because in the end turn, well, I mean, we might even be able to actually go and fight the other army straight up, but if there wasn't that second fight, either this turn or in the end turn, I probably would just auto-resolve this, because we'd be able to heal up before we get to the next fight. But that's not the case. Yeah, give me some speed. Okay.
A war of strongest meat. Meat harvester. Hunter.
Not really. Map looks wider than it is, if that makes sense. I'm actually going to do something slightly different. I'm going to put 4 on that side. I'll just go with 2. So no, we can get these 2 to come around there.
Biggest in the tribe. Man job. The quarry is mine.
Here we come to save the day. Dropping gorges on our way. Once we actually get in, I think we'll
Prepare the meat.
pop that.
Beyond gastromancy.
No, I don't care if you're seeing now.
Servant of the Moor. Butcher. Hunter moving. Iron fists.
Nice.
Bring us meat.
Right there and there. That'll do, I suppose. Your puny magics mean nothing to me.
Tracker.
Yeah, that means nothing to me as well. Probably drop a few of these. Get in there, get in there. Coming around the back. Alright, this is all going well. Don't fight him, fight their... that's all just Jumbo and their lord. Drop some of that. Well, we're not really doing anything. Neither are you, apparently. Can lower a bunch of stats, so let's do that. Let's get you in there. You're not having fun fighting these, are you? Let's drop a Healy poo there.
The more that walks, the more.
Oh, what the hell did I just do there?
Butcher along.
No one really needs much healing. I suppose these 2 units haven't really lost a lot, so let's bring them over here. Well, we can't bring over the other one. I forget, can...
Of the more.
Where is it? Can this do a group? No, it can only do one person. Alright, just heal them up a little bit. And end. So yeah, that was definitely better to fight manually than it was to fight auto-resolve. Okay. Yeah, reveal teleport sigil.
Salute butchery.
Okay. I think that might be the first fight we've done in this realm that hasn't been in the end turn.
Skrag.
Oh, we can get straight there. Okay, so I'm presuming that sigil should take us where? We don't know, because we haven't seen that sigil elsewhere, as far as I can tell. Just like triple checking just to make sure I'm not being... Well, is it on here? Because that would be quite frustrating. I can't tell because it might be shoved up Scarbrand's butt. We've got a Helm of Discord, which is really sweet. So before we go looking for anything else, let's do a bit of leveling up. I wish I could remove all of these spells because they just confuse me when I'm looking for stuff. That's the one thing where, like, some people have said to me in the past, like, why do you care about, like, you know, just put points into spells because, you know, you might want to use them and stuff like that. Generally speaking, you just don't use all the spells. Like, some of the spells are crap. Like, I don't really care about Brain Nobbler upgraded, and I don't even want to have it there because when I'm glancing, I don't want to see a spell that I'm never going to use. So there. Like, the more, yeah, I mean, I could use that, but I don't, you know, I don't really need to use that. It's a good spell. I'm not saying it's not a good spell. There's a lot of damage, but it's very costly of Winds of Magic, and I don't have unlimited Winds of Magic, and there's more cost-effective spells. Sorry, mini rant over. Let's... So you got 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So you got 5 more points to give. So we put that there.
Thank you for this gift.
What is your armor? Your armor is Charm Shield. Interesting. I could certainly make an argument for a Helm of Discord there, I think.
Will feed.
You can just pop more into there, and yeah, I think you will get the Helm of Discord. It will lose you 8 melee defense and the ability to get 20% ward save for 17 seconds. That is true. However, this should kind of offset the fact. Not really. I don't know. It's an argument to be made. Charm Shield is good though. That 8 melee defense is nothing to nothing to sniff at. Especially for a character who can't get melee defense any other way.
Skrag, slaughter, servant.
This might be better to give you this, although, but you've got tons of armor, and that's the thing. Now that you're on your Stonehorn, and it's not as if you don't need melee defense. Although, however, you obviously can get some melee defense. You can get quite a nice chunk of it. So if we were to remove 5, that would put you to 41. But we can get an additional 9, so that would put you up to 50. Yeah. Yeah, that is an interesting one. I think that is better, just because you can get defense, you can get some more melee defense, and you're getting a bit of a buff. Yeah, okay. I think that's fair. We'll swap that round.
Prophet of the great
Charm Shield, you're not losing as much melee defense this time round, and again, you can't actually get any more, so that's not too bad. Although I could swap the swords around. No, that's fine. We'll just give you now the Glittering Scales. So you're only actually losing 2 melee defense from that trade. You're gaining a little bit of armor, and everyone who's near you anyway is going to be attacking with -5 attack, so it's not too bad. And that works better. Now, I mean, you could then argue, well, why not just give this guy the why not just give this guy the Charm Shield? And you know what? Thinking about it, I think I am actually going to do that. After all that talk, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to give the Helm of Discord to someone else. So we'll come back to that.
Master Butcher.
I suppose we just go in, right?
Onward.
Okay, that's good. That's taken us there. I think that's good. We can be attacked.
Easy to my manipulations.
Thankfully, we're not too badly duffed up. But that should take us to there. And then... Can we actually get around there? How do we... Oh, is this like a little... If we go there, how do we get through to here? Can you walk around? Doesn't seem instantly like you can. This is like a separate area, isn't it? Right, okay. I thought, yeah, great, we're here, and then you get there, but I don't think that's true. So you go there, then we'd have to go there. Okay, well, maybe I should have fought another fight up there, actually. It would have given me more views, and maybe that would have actually taken me the right way. Oh well, never mind. Alright, who's getting a Helm of Discord?
Ogre tyrant.
You have that. Your melee defense is pretty shit. You don't even have anything, so that kind of makes sense. Neither do you. Neither do you. Okay. Alright, Helm of Discord it is for you then. Yeah, okay.
My gut is law.
Hunter.
Ogre viability. Tyrant.
Maybe I do invest a bit more into the camp now that I've got some more cash. I kind of didn't want to, just because obviously we're... I want to know what this gluttony does. I'm going to build that. I'm going to check it out. Interested to see what it does. It might be great. Might be shit. Don't know. Find out. And I think that's end turn.
Tyrant of the tribe.
I think it is. There's an argument to be made to go and capture Blackstone Tower and then give it to them for nothing, just to get them some, just to get some, like, you know, relations with them. But this is going to be really problematic if I have a war on two fronts. It's doable, especially once Skrag's back, but it's not fun. Alright, let's go shut this, get you some experience. Could have made an offering. Never mind. I don't envisage a great deal of fighting. But well, I suppose they are at full strength, and these bloodletters aren't slow, so they can close the distance. Mystify me.
Biggest in the tribe. Leg belchers.
Okay.
Bunch up, tribe. My tribe stands together. You'll all do what I say.
Oh, they haven't got their regular perks yet. Just keep them off to the side.
Guts out, boys.
Guts it!
Don't worry, it's mine.
Alright, let's go and harass these guys.
Worship my gut plate. Boss on it. Meat harvester. Ogre tyrant.
Good. Hold on. Okay, it's all fine. I mean, feel free to start shooting. I suppose they're not technically in range. Delete. Delete unit.
Butcher 'em! They're dead! Slaughtering time! Their dinner! Ogres! Meat! 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 Soaked in entrails! The more calls! The more calls!
Alright, set up over here now. Don't really want any friendly fire.
For the more! Guts out, boys! Carve the
We can delete these guys next.
Carve the meat! The cut magic! Meal time!
Is the Lord dead yet? No, but he will be. Right, stop firing.
The food thirst. Behold gastromancy.
Right, the reason why I told them to move up over here wasn't to get like better position, it was just so that they wouldn't shoot. I didn't want them to shoot into where my army was. Like there was a big clump of my dudes here. Alright. All good. We can even do a bit of healing. Delete. That is so good. So good. Some people might even say OP. Speaking of OP, I am kind of tempted that when Skrag gets back to just basically grab more gorges for him and get rid of like regular infantry. For two reasons. One, it's less entities, but gorges just seem so powerful that it doesn't really matter that they're less entities than the regular ogre bulls. Like I don't see any way that it's hurting them at the moment. They just seem to like crump everything. Plus, it saves me a lot of money. Well, I say a lot of money. I have to just double check that. But Skrag obviously does get gorges very cheap.
No threat to me.
Well, that seemed like a great deal. Cost me 1,500 to shut that gate. Instead, I got a bunch of experience and 500 gold from it. Oh, look at that. I could have done with that. Speaking of which, didn't I actually have that already over here? I should have remembered that. I think this guy's got that. Yeah. I wonder if you could like somehow give that to someone else as well, so you can get them at an even higher rank. Like, for example, can this guy get that lead belcher thing? He can. Okay, that's very interesting. I'm going to do this because now in theory we should be able to get them at rank 6, which is basically here, and he will be recruiting them at some stage. He wants to get some more. So,
Tyrant!
Sigmar forbids this.
shut up, Sigmar.
Let's
Alright,
have a look.
we're going to close that rift.
Hunter, this way.
We're going to send you back over here because we need to be able to see everything. Else down there. We don't have a lot of cash money per turn.
Ogre fire belly.
You do not have a good chance of doing anything really substantial to those dudes. Decent chance of wounding this guy. This cultist. Oh no, it's a cultist. Hold on. It's a cultist. Am I at war with it? But I'm pretty sure that's...
I do not serve you.
Am I being stupid? I swear that's the... I swear that's the mark of Kislev. Katerin specifically. Right, I'm not being dumb, right? I swear that looks like the Ice Court's mark. Where are they? Oh no, it's slightly different. Okay. It really looks like it though. You can see why I made the mistake. Like, it does look very similar. Like, that's why I was a bit baffled. I was like, what?
Voice of the volcano.
Alright, you can damage... yeah, this is a good way of, like, leveling you up a bit.
Can stand.
I mean, you failed, but, you know, still worth trying.
Never gonna lose!
There was something else I wanted to see just quickly as well, because I could have sworn that I saw that someone got a big name or something like that, but I might be. Yeah, big name for Dodd, okay. And this is Dodd? No, this is Gutfan. Who the hell's Dodd? You're Dodd, okay. So yeah, Bone Tree, you get Frenzy. Okay, Frenzy's really good. Bang. Take that. In the meantime, let's level you up. So we will... You want a Vanguard deploy him? I kind of like the Silent Hunters thing. Sorry. Pardon me. But since we're not going to be doing any sieging, this would be super good if we were sieging stuff, but we're not, so let's... Well, I say that, we might do some sieging. Not 100% that we won't. You can keep getting Flock of Doom because it is kind of handy to be able to overcast it, because you get, well, it triples the range, doesn't it? It goes from 100 meters to 300 meters, which is very handy. As for you, I mean, you could say go and buff these guys up, but they're just so powerful that I don't think I need to. In fact, I think I'm just going to not get the regular stuff right now. I think we're generally pretty decent. I think we should go down here to save us some cash. And we could also do a bit of raiding. And sacking. Alright, let's go sack. I'm like a little bit more into raiding.
No one else touch it!
I need to keep him around here. I can't really.
Slanesh's desire.
Think of the feast I can offer. The meats.
I could just kill that rogue army as well.
Think of the feast I can offer.
They're at war with people that would who hate me, so
Tyrant of the tribe.
I don't think it's a bad
This
idea
whole
to
place is mine.
do something to him. I didn't realise that I didn't have, like, proper shit over here.
Sort it out!
I think Isleheart is certainly the prime one. That's the nearest to the border. We certainly want one outdoor. We're out of money. But yeah, I will kill these guys, but I'm going to keep him in this area because I don't believe for a second that these guys are going to not declare war on me. Bit of a double negative there, but get my point.
Slaughter, servant.
Scraggingtons. I mean, we could fight them, but we could also just do this. Where is Scarbrand? Where's Scary? He's up here. I didn't go to that node, which is a bit interesting. How did he end up there? Alright, anyway, we're down here. We're going to have a fight. And we go to there. That'll probably take us... I have no idea where that'll take us. If it takes us there, I'm going to be kind of annoyed. But we'll see. End turn. I think we can auto-resolve this because we should be able to heal up pretty decently before our next fight. That's fine.
Hunger, guide us.
No, I'm going to grab some... Oh, no, sorry. Reveal that. Alright, I think that revealed that. Which doesn't help us massively.
Prophet of the great war.
Skarbrand is not doing an awful lot. Nakari's just warped in, although Nakari I think has warped into there, because we started obviously here.
Skrag, soldier, servant.
Cool. We got a sword of battle. Okay, that's good. Not for this army, because everyone's got
There will be butchery.
much better weapons, but someone somewhere will need that.
Harvester.
Let's get you some more health points.
No more. It will bring you meat.
You're getting more defense. And let's pop into here. Could have sworn I've been here before.
Because it always
Maybe I haven't, I don't know. But either way, I mean, we are there. We're probably going to get 2 fights this next turn, so we might have to manually fight both of them to make sure we're alright. Not an awful lot going on here. Where's that rogue army gone? I don't know.
Indeed.
That's a caravan.
I'm the boss.
It's rather frustrating, because I certainly would have loved to have crumped on that rogue army.
Tyrant.
These are actually cheaper. Oh, interesting. Can't really afford anyone else there. I don't want to lower my money even more. 1 extra unit's not really going to make or break anything. What I'm going to do is,
Keep moving.
I'm coming over here,
Else.
and we are going to maybe not declare war on these guys, just because it will... we've only recently broken pacts with them, which would affect everyone. Midland getting a bit of a roasting there. That's good. I like to see that. Do we have a control building in here? We do. It's obviously still being overwhelmed. Interesting, considering we've got that enactment in there as well. I suppose it's coming down a bit.
The boys are angry.
You are making money. Money. Anyway, so we're going to come over here. We're going to raid their territory, which should obviously give us a bit of, likey poos. And then if we can, without lowering our reliability rating, I would like to actually conquer that settlement and then basically just gift it to them. Don't even have to gift it, we can still charge them for money. They'll view it as a gift. And get, because I just need to buy some time. It's not that I'm worried about going to war with them in a vacuum, right? Like just, it's a scary Middenland, and that's not the point. The point is that I'm a little bit stretched at the moment, and especially with Skrag off, doing his Skrag stuff.
The boss.
Keep moving.
Absolutely not.
I'd love to jump in here if I got a chance, but
The exile.
I don't.
I will not obey.
I basically just need to keep staying hidden, I think.
Fire belly on the move.
And we're just going to keep our guys keeping eyes everywhere. Should be fine.
I'll liquefy your foe.
Let's quickly check. Quick deal. Who the hell is it? Wow, I could get like a little agreement with these guys. Non-aggression pact with Karnef's sons. I'm not sure that's a good idea. That'd probably piss off everyone else more than what they are at the moment. Although, getting a little dealy poos with Wissenland might... Are they at war with... Who's that? All Seeing Eye, okay. They haven't got any friends, that's the problem. They've got a lot of enemies, but no friends. But then again, all their enemies are people that we're already at war with, and I can't see Middenland being mega pissed off with the fact that we're friends with, or we've got a non-aggression pact with an empire.
My hand hovers close to my blade.
You
Under
know,
your
dude,
demands,
so I don't see that being a particular negative. We can do that.
The boss.
We're almost in a position to get that, which would be kind of cool. Which also actually makes me think maybe I should go research this just to get it a bit quicker. So we will do that. And I think, well, actually, we'll end turn because it's unfair for me to start the next episode having to instantly end turn. That would be a bit weird. But one turn and we'll end the episode here. Let's see what happens. Well, then there's going to probably be a fight here. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to have to manually fight this one just because there's a decent chance there's going to be a second fight straight after it. We are in camp stance, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. But we will obviously do this on the next episode. So thanks for watching. Join us tomorrow when we should hopefully get our third Demon Soul and be on the sort of home stretch, as it were. But anyway, until then, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.